Hi, I'm Abby.
My name's Karina.
I am Kai. I became a carer because my mum had a blood clot in the brain, which caused her to have a stroke and then become fully paralysed from the neck down.
I used to care for my mum who had depression.
I care for my parents due to their mental health needs, and my dad also has Parkinson's disease.
I was about 11 when I started being a young carer. Since then, I've gone to university and I'm currently working in a nursery and I nanny.
I became a carer when I was 11 years old. I am now 20, so it's 9 years ago. I am a vehicle technician. I have been for 5 years.
I've been caring for my mum since I was about the age of 5. I'm currently working with AWP, Avon and Wiltshire Mental Health Practice.
Skills that I've gained through being a young carer: empathy and understanding where people are coming from, having an open mind.
I learned how to listen. I know it sounds so simple, so easy, but listening and understanding. You have to learn, you have to listen, you have to understand, and you have to do it faster than most. And it means I can take in my job role better, I can understand what they want from me.
Being a carer has built my resilience and has kind of taught me how strong I can be. So that gave me the confidence to be able to apply for university.
Another skill that I got was being kind of thrown in the deep end, really, in the situation that I ended up being in, and not giving up, kind of persevering and pushing through.
Having to be more formal because of dealing with my mum's scenario, that I've had to talk to professionals, and it makes my formality okay, even at a young age of 16.
One of the biggest things also I've learned is to be a creative thinker. I've had to think on the spot quite a lot, and I think that's really important in lots of especially new job roles.
And it's really helped me in my job with work with children and communicate with adults and seeing signs in parents if they're kind of struggling.
From having to explain my situation, it makes it easier to talk to people, it makes it easier to help people understand. Your mentality ages a bit faster and you're able to talk to older people and make them understand.
With my role as a carer representative in AWP, I couldn't do that job without having my experience of being a carer.
The support that I've found invaluable through being like a young carer is young carer service themselves. The amount of counselling sessions that I've had, really invaluable.
Having a community where they will also understand what I'm going through as well as I can understand what they're going through, and that's helped me get a job, that's helped me make friends, it's helped me be here.
The most useful support for me was to look at who I was as an individual. A lot of the time I just felt like I was just a carer. It was really important to, through the Carer Support Centre and other support, to look at who I was as an individual separate from my parents. That was hugely important in choosing what degree I wanted to do and choosing what areas of employment I wanted to be in, because I learned what I needed and who I was.
Being able to talk about things and not being afraid to speak up and like being you is enough. I found that really helpful.
Everything that Carer Support Centre have done for me is just to make sure life is as up as possible.
I would really love young carers watching this film and anyone else to take away it's really important to think about you and not to let feelings of guilt stop you from thinking about you.
A lot of young carers probably think that they've missed out on their childhood. They might think that they might not be able to go to university or have a career, but you can. Probably one of the main reasons I work with kids is that I get to be the inner child that maybe I couldn't be when I was younger.
Take away from me that it's not all bad and there is a future. There's so many people out there who think they are the only one going through this situation, and you're not. I've met so many people going through so many different situations, and a lot of people can relate.
Speak to whoever you feel comfortable speaking to. Sometimes it's hard to speak to a family member if you're looking after a family member. So even if it's just like a teacher or a friend, just speak. You don't realise how much you bottle, and that bottle has to pop at some point.
It's okay to not know which direction you want to take. That means that anything is possible, which is really exciting because you get to explore and play and try different things.
Just take it day by day. I know a lot of people can dive into planning. Being a young carer, you can't know what's going to happen every single day. Take it day by day, find the positives and just do the best you can.
Keep playing, keep exploring, and you'll find the thing that actually really makes your day.